I saw like a muddy path, a path.
Please be seated.
With and it was thick, like slippery mud, and the path was like domed so that if you were always sliding off the sides.
More unstable. Okay.
And you know the impression I got is that it's the wrong path.
Yeah.
It's not even the right path at all.
Yes.
You know, and then the right path is firm. You know.
Yes.
Maybe paved with stone even.
Yes.
For firm steps.
Slippery paths. The Bible speaks of slippery paths. Some also spiritual walk is a slippery path. Reason, we don't have faith, real faith. Diagnosed very clear. As that repentance is about.
In that light, I saw just recently. I saw like a black curtain across the sky, and then it cut in half, and then
it burst.
Just explode, gone.
Yeah.
But interestingly, earlier in the meeting, I saw. It's very strange because it was more experiential than it was visual.
Okay.
It was again looking up at the sky, into the heavens. But when you're standing anywhere on Earth, and you look into the sky, it seems immense and vast. But at any point, the horizon surrounds you.
Yeah.
At any point, and it was like this moment where I saw the sky, and then it was as though the earth fell away and the sky like unfolded. To the degree that I could only perceive it so much, but it was like the Lord was showing me that it's impossible. The vastness, the immensity of the heavens, of who He is, would drive a man, couldn't be perceived in any way.
Yeah.
But it was this moment of a man standing in an infinite smallness amongst an infinite
greatness.
And it was like this explosion of suddenly, like the whole heavens unraveled to show themselves, and the earth fell away.
Bless the Lord.
And it's like exactly what you're saying.
Yes. Amen.
And I saw a picture of the sky, or like clouds or things parting for the sky.
Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord.
Earlier in the meeting,
Yes.
I think it was the first time you mentioned us having visions. Actually, I saw a short vision of almost like this human figure that was made of glass, set up almost as an idol. And I saw a man come up and directly come over and smash the head of this glass figure, breaking it to pieces. But that's all I saw.
A glass figure. Little idol. Is that amazing? Not real. Man-made ideas. Religious man, in a sense. False idea.
I saw a lion, and it was on top of a mountain, and it was just walking in the grass. And it started to run towards the edge of this mountain. And when it got to the edge of the mountain, it saw there was a city below. And it was a small town city. And you can see that it had like a white church with a steeple. And at first it was real. And towards the end of the vision, it became like a model. It was very strange. I don't know if that has anything to do with it or if my mind's just a little bit crazy, but it was real. And then later it became sort of like a model. It wasn't real. It was weird. But the first thing that happened was, again, with this water coming out over the city, over this town. And you could see up close of the church, and you could see the water. It went straight through the front of the church, through the back, a powerful water, like a pushing of water, and it broke the church into pieces. And then it began to sort of fill the valley, the town. But then the lion let out this huge roar, and the roar of the lion, the breath of the lion, the power of his breath began to just sort of move the water away from the city. And it drew a line around the city in a boundary. It was strange. It was strange, but that's what happened. And then next, there was sand, like desert sand, that was covering up some of the city, and the lion roared again, and it began to blow with its power the desert and sand off of this city as well. And as he roared, just the sand began to lift cleanly off of the city. And then after that, this is strange, there was almost like this machine, almost like a truck, like a cement mixing truck, it looked like to me a little bit. I couldn't really tell. But it was laying a street of gold. It began to lay the street of gold. It would along the city streets. It would just lay a path of this road. It was a road, but it would lay this path, this street of gold, and it was going around the whole city, laying this golden street. And that's all that I saw.
Team have an impression. Your impression. Thank you, Lord. Bless the Lord.
I see the work of the Lion of Judah in the midst of his people, to first destroy the idol of religion by the power of the Spirit, which will then become and encompass the city of God as a motion, a flow, like a turning wheel, a circle around the city. And then also blow off the dusty, the dust of slumber, blindness. It's there's a stillness that occurs in certain areas where it'll collect dust in that way. And then what was the last portion? A new way, a new, not just a new foundation, but a new pathway. I almost envisioned that pathway taking over the path that the water had taken through the church to destroy it. And now a new way of pure life would be given. That's a description that we have in I guess Revelation as well. The streets of gold, to correlate with the highway of holiness. It says that the gold was so pure that it was transparent. It had no blemish at all. It was a transparent gold. It doesn't even make sense except to talk about the quality and the purity of the nature of that path, or that way of travel.
Hallelujah.